VIP, so she should come down. Okay, so what's going on in that picture? Or how do you feel about it?
This is a pretty game I remember pretty well because it's one of our last home games on Godwin Field. It was pouring rain. There were several inches of mud on the ground, and we were playing VCU, who isn't necessarily a big rival of ours, but like rain is a great equalizer. So this was a game that was really back and forth, and it was really hard fought on both sides, but it showed a lot of mental and physical toughness from our team. So.
Okay, so what does that picture symbolize to you? Like, what is it? What's going on in there?
This is kind of, I got the ball kind of right in the middle of everybody here. It's that same game against VCU where it was real muddy outside, and it's just towards the end of the game, I'm pretty sure, and you can really see the determination on everybody's faces, everybody around me.
Okay, so what are your feelings on that picture?
This is a great picture. This is, it's one thing to go up and, be the captain and go up and get the trophy yourself, but it's another to bring it back to your boys and know that, like, without these kids, you're never going to get to the points that you are. So to bring that trophy back to them and let them all get a hand on it really shows the work we put in together, both on and off the field. This is just after we had won the Todd Miller Memorial Tournament in the beginning of this semester. It was really big for us because we had just come off winning the state tournament in the fall, and there was a lot of people who were still not really giving us the credit that we thought we deserved, saying that it was kind of a fluke we won the state tournament. So we beat all the teams that we had to beat in the states again in this tournament. So this really was just a great feeling for our team. It was a big confidence booster for all of us, and just reassurance that we were where we belonged to be. So that was a great day for sure. This is a great picture. It's just kind of a victory lap after winning that tournament. Everyone's set up here for the parents to take pictures of us here. This really is great because our team has grown together both, socially and athletically. It's not all about one aspect, so just to see that all to come together as winning a championship, that was a really great moment for us.
Looking at pictures from past games and like seeing like all the hard work that you guys put into it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there are always a few people at games taking pictures, and they put them up on Facebook and tag us on them. And it's always cool. It's fun to look back at games, and it definitely brings.
So after looking at these pictures, is it like a way for you to be able to remember being a part of the JMU team, and like just like a way to like capture like your memories like during like your 4 years in college, like playing?
Yeah. There are definitely always people at games taking pictures, and they put them up on Facebook or whatever. It's definitely always cool to see that. I'm glad people do that because it's a great way to to have those games, to have those memories. Because it doesn't seem like a big deal now, but it's definitely going to be cool in like 5 years to look back and be able to think back to the time when we were all on the team together, out there playing together. It's also weird to see how it looks from the sideline, because when you're out there, it just seems like, we're at practice 3 times a week and everything, and it just seems so natural. But then you see how this looks from the sideline, and it kind of reminds you, yeah, we're out there in uniform, like playing against other schools. So it's cool. It's cool to see the pictures later after the game's over.
Have you like learned a lot of like life skills? Like I know like when people go to like college, like it's not just like the academic side of it. Like
Right.
by like being able to play a sport, like I feel like you learn like leadership and hard work, and like especially like in these pictures, like a lot of them are like really intense and people like beating each other up for the ball. Like
Right. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's definitely there's definitely that aspect to it. That's I mean, it's cool just to go out there and get fresh air in the winter when everybody else is still in and we're out there. I mean, that's and yeah, it's good to do something with our time here other than just going to classes.
yeah.
As important as that is, just to be like a student athlete and take something else away from our time here other than just classes.
By looking at these pictures, does it kind of like help you like see that like more so than you would?
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, then there's there's the social aspect to it too. You meet a whole lot of new people, and pictures help you remember who was on your team, the kind of kids that you were out there with on the field so often that might otherwise slip through your memory. It's good to have those pictures so that you can remember.
Does they mean a lot to you?
Yeah, it does mean a lot to me.
Okay.